Shalom. We want to start off giving all glory and praises to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Um, Salutations to the Octans, the brothers, hopeful elect, 144,000. Salutations to the few sisters, the Aquas pushing his truth. This is Brother Yashar coming in from the camp, Children of Light. And I'm not too good with when it comes like with numerology, with basically numbers and the numbers game. I'm not really, the spirit ain't really led me yet to being able to get into that and debunk that, which that'll come with time, or if that's not one of my gifts, and it's not one of my gifts. But I have seen different brothers over the years. Man, I don't even remember what brother it was, and he got real deep into the numerology, like an hour or 2 hour video. Esau, he plays with his numerology. Like one example, you go back to Revelation chapter 13, 16 to 18, it tells you the number of the beast is 666. And you see a matter of fact, let's do this. What's the 3-digit number on every barcode? All right, let's do this. Is on every barcode number. Okay, I forgot barcode with number. And of course these devils gonna try to cover everything up, alright? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we we already debunked that though. We already came to conclude. We already the case investigated, found no connection between QR codes. Yeah, whatever. But we already came to them. You see how these devils they switch up information. Cause I already know that I've been Googled this, is the number 666 associated in barcodes, and it was. But now it's not, right? Which there you go, you can people break it down easily. Like these devils, they try to hide it, because like Elder Torah said, these devils on his not his Instagram, his YouTube channel, he just did a video saying these devils already know. No, he said the truth is out and there's nothing that you can do. So we already know Esau play with the numerology, as far as the sports, as far as your everyday things that you buy, cars. Like everybody likes the Hellcat, right? Well, we look up how many Hellcat goals were made. Goals. I think the goal was like the fastest one. Let me see. Which I don't care about this shit. Once I saw this, rise were made. It was like they made an exact number of 666,000. All right, 666 Hellcat limited edition. If I don't find it, I don't care. Okay, yeah, was it this one? How many Dodge Demons were made? 2020, I guess 2023. 3,300. All right. The car has a starting price of 96,666. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just leave it at that, because that'll require me to have to go back to old posts, because I've definitely seen on a YouTube short, it was like 666. It was some model Hellcats was made, and I'm like, yeah, these the motherfucking devils. And as you can see right here, it's gonna cost you $96,666. So and it was 3,300 made. So it's all freaking numbers game, man. But anyways, right? So if we go to the Super Bowl 59, I don't know if you, I'm pretty sure you Ockens watched the Super Bowl live. I actually turned that shit off like third quarter because it wasn't no game left. But you see they got all this bullshit on the screen and all that. But anyways, one thing that I noticed about the Super Bowl, matter of fact, when I saw the two teams that were playing, the Chiefs and the Eagles, I thought about the scriptures. I said, yup, the Eagles is going to win. And here's why. The Eagles represent America. The Chiefs represent Gad, Northern Kingdom. If you look at what's going on in America right now with the Native Americans, going in America with Native American tribes. Native American communities face many challenges, including violence, environmental issues, and discrimination. We already know that Gad was being deported, right? So, are Native Americans being deported? Yeah, detained by ICE. So we already know that they see that Trump immigration raids snag U.S. citizens, including Native Americans. So we already know that Gad is being persecuted at an all-time high. Not just Gad. I can't even say at an all-time high, because the all-time high was during the Columbus in his 4 voyages, when he basically damn near wiped out Gad and Reuben. All right, I'm talking about completely wiped out, damn near. So it'll be crazy for Native Americans nowadays to be Christians. That's crazy. You know, and a lot of these stupid Judites running around here, oh, Thanksgiving and and celebration, and don't even know that they got Gad in, or some of them is actually Gadites. Like Elder Tohar was just talking about on his channel, that Geno Jennings, Pastor Geno Jennings, ain't even a Judite. He's a Gadite. You know, he didn't go into like the history, but I'm pretty sure he did some research and found out his father was a Gadite. His granddad was a Gadite. All right. So a lot of you motherfuckers out here claiming Thanksgiving and all that was hundreds of years ago and all. You know, we don't know exactly what happened. No, we know what the fuck happened. It's a blood trail. We know what happened. Millions of people massacred, raped, robbed, and murdered by who? The white man. Columbus and his quote unquote heavenly Christians, holy Christians. Ain't nothing heavenly about raping, robbing, and murdering people. That's fucking against the Bible. Don't the Bible tell you thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not go into another man's woman, right? That's all. Those are major laws, man, of the Bible, of the law. Showing these devils wasn't worried about no damn law of Israel, the Bible. They came here on their own fucking agenda. But anyways, it's okay, because we're gonna get into the scriptures. But yeah, as soon as I seen the Eagles and the Chiefs, I already said, yup, I already know the Eagles is finna win. The Chiefs, they had their 3-peat, which represents Gad having his land, you know, Gad and Reuben. And to them calling, because remember, the Chiefs won like, what, 2 straight Super Bowls? So that can be a representation of Gad living peacefully, you know, on top, being a kingdom, the king of his kingdom. Because ain't that what they call it? The Chiefs, they kingdom. The arrowheads, they call like the Chiefs kingdom, you know. And then all of a sudden the Eagles come in, which Eagles represent America, and they win. All right. Like I say, I'm not gonna play the number game, the numerology game. You know, I'm just, the spirit didn't, you know, give me that blessing yet. But this is what I will do. I will go to the scriptures. Okay. Genesis chapter 49, verse 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. See that? Esau trying to make it seem like everything about Gad is over. You know, like man, it's all, I promise you, Arcus, is, which I already know this. This is all systematically set up. Esau is trying to show that he's gonna rule in his kingdom forever. He think that he gonna rule here forever, even though the scripture tells you, verse Genesis 49 and 19. And remember, this says, let's start at 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. See that? We in the excuse me, we in the last days right now. Verse 19. We'll start at 18. I have waited for thy salvation, O Lord, which is all caps, means the Most High Yahweh. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. Okay? We is in these last days. So Gad don't have too much time left before they be put back into their power seat. It's going to start with the 12,000 men of the elect of Gad, with the women and children behind them, the mixed multitude, right? And because remember, it's 12, Revelation chapter 7, 12,000 men from each of the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, and Gad is included. So when Gad comes back into their power seat, Genesis 49 and 19 will then be fulfilled because they have finally overcome that troop at the end. All right, and who is that troop? It's Esau. Okay, I want to see something. Look, what does Genesis chapter 49 verse 19, let's test Google AI real quick. Let's see what they talking about. Gad, a troop shall, essentially God prophecies the tribe of Gad, whose name itself means troop, will face many battles and temporary defeats. See that? But ultimately they will emerge victorious in the end. It signifies a people who would be involved in frequent warfare, but will eventually prevail over their enemies. Wasn't Gad involved in frequent warfare? Right? So Esau basically tell you the truth without even telling you the truth. All right? Look at this, talking about it represents the Christians' conflict. You see they have no understanding of the Bible. If you putting the word Christian and Gad in the same, nope, you're done. All right. Anyways, I wasn't gonna make this long. I'm gonna just show one more thing. All right. Like I was saying, I don't know if you saw the Super Bowl, if you was watching the halftime commercial, but there was a lot of freaking subliminal messages. Cause yeah, Lil Wayne, he wasn't fit for Esau's agenda for the Super Bowl. Lil Wayne would have been more like a 2010 urban, come out the Super Bowl, all the, the blacks and the Southern Kingdom, Northern Kingdom turning up. Wasn't no Edomites. Trump wasn't finna be turning up to no damn Lil Wayne, all right? Super Bowl. Why you think Trump was the only president, the first president that ever attended the Super Bowl, all right? Because he wanted to show the people, I'm the man in the power of this country. I support this country, and I have full total control over this country. And remember, the Super Bowl is considered a national holiday, a quote-unquote unofficial holiday in America. So for Trump to be there, basically these devils are showing you that we here to stay. We gonna keep doing this shit our way, how we want to do it. And at the end of the day, you blacks, Latins, and Native Americans gonna either conform to us, and y'all gonna keep y'all Super Bowls, and y'all going to work every day and doing all this, or you either gonna get the fuck out the country because you ain't following the orders, all right? Either or. So as you can see right here, I know you probably can't read this clearly because my phone data went out, but I'm gonna read it for you. It says, game over. Lamar ended his show chanting, turn his TV off, several times before the lights cut out, and revealed a message in the crowd that spelled out game over, perhaps another reference to Uncle Sam's Great American Game. People are speculating that his message could have a double meaning, both in reference to his feud with Drake and his views against the establishment. This ain't got nothing to do with Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, all right? All right. What this means is, motherfucker, with Super Bowl being America's quote unquote last unofficial holiday, or no, let me go back to this. Over the years, the game has grown to become the centerpiece of a day-long celebration called Super Bowl Sunday. This unofficial national holiday in the United States is filled with festivities, feasting, and pageantry. that extends from the stadium and host city to the homes and other places with pageantry. See that? Pageantry. Elaborate display or ceremony. Colorful, rich, splendid. Pageantry in Roman times. Military pageantry. See that? See that? Matter of fact, pageantry in Roman times right before war. What did Romans do? Romans do before battle. Roman soldiers were performing rituals to gain favor from the gods. Generals studies maps, sacrifices, augury interpreted by the gods will by observing the behavior of birds. Prayers and offerings were made at temples of major gods. Right. So, the brother Karai, and I'm gonna end the video after this. The brother Karai, he did a video, all right, on Elon Musk being Kikius Maximus. And the name, this is not the one. Is it? This is the one. On the name right here, Kikius Maximus means great chaos, okay? Maximus means the greatest, Kikius, or the biggest. Kikius means chaos, right? So, I'm gonna just finish the puzzle. Now that the last pagan holiday is over with, remember you had, starting in November, in October, Halloween, Hallows Eve, the worship of Samhain. Then in November, you had Thanksgiving. Then in December, you had Christmas, right? Pagan. Everybody know Christmas pagan. Come on, even Christians know Christmas pagan, and they still worship it. Dumbass motherfuckers. That's why we don't fuck with y'all. Then in January, you had New Year's. Then in February, you had the Super Bowl. So you just had October, November, December, January, February, 5 months of turning up, pageantry, false idling, worshiping, you know, all these wicked events happening. Yeah, you got planes falling out the sky. You got New Year's. You had the didn't you just had the mass killing on Bourbon Street? Now yesterday everybody flooding Bourbon Street again. I mean, they took a picture. You couldn't even walk. It was so many people on Bourbon Street. Imagine if 10 different bombs went off in 10 different locations and hundreds of people died, all right? But I said all that to say, brothers, we can go ahead and pretty much clarify that now that the great American holiday is over, the Satan worshiping holiday is over, they about to tear shit up now. This country is about to be torn up. All right? Let's get one more scripture. Isaiah 19. I haven't been there in a while. Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1. The burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud and shall come into Egypt. So Most High, Yahweh Shai riding in on a chariot. He will enter into America, spiritually known as Egypt, on a chariot, on the mother chariot. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved to his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Right? It will be very much weeping and gnashing of teeth on Judgment Day. People will be seeing the sky open and the heavens coming through, just like they showed you on Independence Day. And people will be falling out. They will be passing out. They will be upon the arrival of Yahweh Shai and his thousands of chariots. They will be dying. Okay? Just upon the sight of him. All right? Verse 2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards. All right. And I'm gonna stop it right there because that's what's about to happen to America. America is about to be going against neighbor, kingdom against kingdom. Remember, the Lord said, "A kingdom divided shall not stand; against itself shall not stand." So let's be on the lookout. We already know the signs. We already know all the propaganda schemes and the things they put in place. So, brothers, let's be on the lookout. Second Ezra 9:1, measure the time diligently in itself, because we know that our salvation is nearer than we think. With that, shalom.